It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off with a Pirate.
So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The count now at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. VR moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Dickerson is off at first with 2 away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Ready with another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ripped down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy.
Now batting, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to third. Oh, beautiful. He goes to first. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Steve Cook will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way.
Come on,
Hard on the ground towards short. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now batting, number 7.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Santana sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 3. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Arcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier shading to his right. 1 out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jameson Taillon wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 8 hits.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Ready now, Steve Cook. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Bandy has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate, Adam Jones. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, a double play. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Orlando Arcia.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Santana. 2 down. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Adam Frazier is on deck. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is a curveball off the plate, but swung on for a strike. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And there's out number 2. Close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jacob Barnes gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan, please. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Chase Anderson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Standing in, Steve Cook. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 24.
Now here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets scored.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Right toward the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Steve Cook. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Cook stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Popped him up. Bandy has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Arcia at second with 2 down. The Brewers down to their final strike. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 today. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Williams earns his 8th victory of the season. Chase Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Felipe Rivero wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.